Imagine a time long ago in the icy lands of Scandinavia. The air is crisp, the landscape rugged and untamed. Snow blankets the ground, and fjords cut through the earth like ancient scars. This is a world where nature reigns supreme and survival requires strength and ingenuity. Picture strong warriors clad in traditional armor, ready for battle. Skilled craftspeople, their hands deftly working on wood and metal, creating tools and art. And stories of gods and monsters passed down through generations, filling the long winter nights with wonder and awe. This was the world of the Vikings, a people whose stories and way of life still echo through history. Their villages were bustling with activity, their ships cutting through the sea with unmatched prowess. Artifacts from their time tell tales of a rich and vibrant culture. At the heart of their culture was a unique way of writing, the runes. These symbols were more than just letters, they were a connection to the divine, a way to communicate with the gods and the spirits of the land. These ancient symbols, carved into stone and wood, give us a fascinating look into the Viking world. Each rune holds a story, a piece of the puzzle that is Viking history. They were used in everyday life, for marking territory, commemorating the dead, and even in magical rituals. They tell us about their thoughts, beliefs, and stories. Through these runes, we can glimpse into the minds of the Vikings, understanding their fears, their hopes, and their dreams. Join us on a journey to unlock the secrets of Viking runes. We'll delve into the history and significance of these ancient symbols, exploring how they were used and what they meant to the people who carved them. We'll explore where they came from, what they mean, and how they still impact our world today. From their origins in the early days of the Viking Age to their continued use in modern times, runes have a story to tell. From everyday messages to mystical uses in magic and fortune-telling, runes were very important to the Vikings. They were a tool for communication, a means of recording history, and a way to connect with the spiritual world. In this exploration, we'll dive into the captivating world of these ancient symbols, tracing how they changed over time, figuring out what they mean, and uncovering the secrets they hold. Join us as we unravel the mysteries of the Viking runes and discover the legacy they have left behind. The origins of runes are a mystery, shrouded in the mists of time and legend. These ancient symbols have fascinated historians and archaeologists for centuries. Norse mythology often says they were a gift from the gods, a divine language bestowed upon humanity to bridge the mortal and the divine. Legend has it that Odin, the most important Norse god, sacrificed himself to learn the secrets of the runes. He endured immense pain and suffering to gain this sacred knowledge. He hung from the world tree Yggdrasil for 9 days and nights, without food or water, teetering on the brink of death. When he became enlightened, he shared this powerful knowledge with all humans, making runes a part of Viking culture and belief. This act of sharing knowledge was seen as a divine gift, a way to connect with the gods. While we may never know exactly where runes came from, scholars believe they appeared around the 1st or 2nd century AD, possibly inspired by other writing systems of the Roman Empire. The influence of Roman script is evident in the shapes and forms of the runes. These early runes, called the Elder Futhark, spread across northern Europe, becoming a fundamental part of the region's cultural and spiritual life. Their angular shapes were perfect for carving into wood, bone, and the region's plentiful stone. This practicality ensured their widespread use and preservation through the ages. There's more to runes than just one alphabet. The world of runes is vast and fascinating, with each alphabet telling a unique story of the people who used them. Over time, the Elder Futhark changed into different runic alphabets, each evolving to meet the needs of the languages spoken by various Germanic tribes. These tribes spread across Europe, and as they did, their runic alphabets adapted to new linguistic environments. Each alphabet is a testament to the cultural and linguistic diversity of the Germanic peoples. The most famous of these runic alphabets are the Anglo-Saxon Futhark and the Younger Futhark. These alphabets not only served as a means of communication, but also held significant cultural and spiritual importance. Elder Futhark, this oldest runic alphabet named after its first 6 letters, had 24 runes. It was the foundation upon which later runic alphabets were built. It was used widely across northern Europe from the 2nd to the 8th centuries AD. The Elder Futhark runes can be found on a variety of artifacts, from weapons to jewelry, each telling a story of its own. Anglo-Saxon Futhark. When Germanic tribes travelled to the British Isles, they brought their runes with them. These runes evolved into the Futhark, adapting to the sounds and needs of Old English. This version had up to 33 characters to match the sounds of Old English. The Anglo-Saxon Futhark was used for a variety of purposes, from inscriptions on monuments to everyday writing. Younger Futhark. Around the 8th century AD, a simpler version, the Younger Futhark, appeared in Scandinavia. This alphabet was more streamlined, reflecting changes in the spoken language. This alphabet, with only 16 runes, reflected changes in the spoken language and became the main script during the Viking Age. The Younger Futhark was used extensively in Scandinavia and is often associated with the rich cultural heritage of the Vikings. Today, the study of runes called runology is vital to understanding the mysteries of the Viking Age. Runologists, like modern-day detectives, carefully examine runic inscriptions found on artifacts, monuments, and even everyday objects. These inscriptions give us valuable insights into the lives, beliefs, and language of the Vikings. By deciphering the language hidden in these runes, runologists piece together history, revealing details about Viking society, their travels, and their interactions with other cultures. Each inscription, whether a short message carved on a comb or a long story etched into a towering runestone, helps us understand this fascinating period. For the Vikings, runes were more than just letters. They held deep spiritual and magical meaning. Each rune had its own special meaning and power, capable of influencing fate, offering protection, or even talking to the gods. This belief came from the Norse myths about Odin's discovery of the runes. The Vikings used runes in different ways for magical purposes. Runecasters would ask the runes for guidance, seeking answers about love, war, or the future. Amulets inscribed with protective runes were worn to ward off evil and bad luck. The power of runes was everywhere in Viking society, reflecting their view of the world and their strong connection to the mystical forces they believed controlled their lives. Section 6. Runes in the Modern Age, a legacy of symbolism and intrigue. Even though the Viking Age is long gone, runes are still here. Their unique shapes and mystical feeling continue to capture our imagination. Finding new life in today's culture, art, and spirituality, runes often appear in books, movies, and TV shows, often connected to ancient wisdom, magic, and the mystery of the Vikings. They become a popular choice for tattoos, their ancient symbolism speaking to a desire for connection to the past and a sense of personal power. Section 7. The enduring allure of Viking runes. We are still fascinated by Viking runes because they take us back in time, offering a glimpse into a world both familiar and very different from our own. They are a tangible link to our ancestors, their hopes, dreams, and beliefs carved into stone and wood. Whether we see them in museums, on ancient monuments, or reimagined in modern art, runes continue to intrigue and inspire us. They remind us of the power of language, the never-ending allure of the past, and the human search for meaning and connection. Section 8. Conclusion: Unraveling the Threads of History. Our exploration of Viking runes has taken us on a journey through time. From their mysterious beginnings to their lasting presence in the modern world, we've learned about their history, figured out what they mean, and uncovered their mystical significance. As we've seen, runes are more than just an old writing system. They are a testament to the cleverness, beliefs, and artistic expression of the Vikings. They offer a window into a world both fascinating and complex, reminding us that the past, present, and future are all connected. The study of runes continues to fascinate scholars and enthusiasts alike, ensuring that the stories carved into these ancient symbols will continue to be told for generations to come. Section 9. Bibliography, delving deeper into the world of runes. For those eager to start their own explorations of the fascinating world of Viking runes, there are many resources available. The History of Runes by R.I. Page. A comprehensive exploration of the origins, development, and cultural significance of runes. Runes by Ralph W. Elliott. An in-depth guide to the different runic alphabets, their uses and interpretations. The Viking Spirit. An introduction to Norse mythology and religion by Daniel McCoy. A fascinating look at Norse mythology and the role of runes within this rich belief system. These are just a few starting points for an enriching journey into the world of Viking runes. Happy exploring!